Well, many thanks for watching. It's still Breakfast Central on News Central. Now, don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. We are at News Central TV on Facebook and Instagram. And if you're outside Nigeria, feel free, no VPN. Head straight to Twitter. Now, as the continent continues to contain the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic, there seems to be a bit of good news coming from South Africa. And to give us more updates on it, we've got correspondent Joe Hansen. Joe, morning to you. South Africa looks like it's a massive vaccination drive, right?
Absolutely, Lisa. I had to start off first by wearing my face mask just to let the viewers know that it takes nothing for you to put this on, and it costs nothing for you to buy one of these. But it also goes in line with the story concerning a Tosilo, Lisa, and Olucha, I can tell you, and also to all our viewers, because British Prime Minister Boris Johnson is expected to allow fully vaccinated arrivals from countries including South Africa, Brazil, Mexico, and Indonesia for hotel quarantine-free travel later this week. The current measures imposed by the British government permit entry to only British and Irish nationals arriving from high-risk countries, commonly referred to as red list countries, who are required to quarantine in government-managed hotels. A publication made available to the public yesterday reported that the UK's red list of destinations would be cut to 9 from 54, with the announcement expected to be made on Thursday, October 7, 2021. But there is a story, Olisa. Recall that South African President Cyril Ramaphosa last eased national COVID-19 restrictions and said he had pressed Britain to relax its travel limits on his country. Now, Boris Johnson had said that there are 54 countries and were all placed on red alerts. What does this mean? It simply meant that as soon as you touched down the UK, you had to go through severe tests. Even if you came with a clear certificate that you have already been tested negative, that did not count. In the UK, you still had to be put under quarantine. You still had to stay for so long. Now, here is another twist to the story this morning concerning COVID updates. India actually came out this weekend and also published theirs. They went ahead to tell England that, okay, that's fine. If you do not want to relax your COVID-19 restrictions, we are also going to impose a ban, or possibly we're going to make a stringent rule against any UK citizen that's coming to India. And what does that mean? That person will have to quarantine, that person will have to take the test, that person will have to take 3 tests, not just one, 3. So India is saying, how come we take AstraZeneca that we made in India, and when we come to your country, you say that your AstraZeneca will not allow you to come into this country. You still have to take our own AstraZeneca. So it's something that we should actually keep tabs and watch over. And Boris Johnson is thinking, I think he's thinking right now, he's saying, you know what, we might have to reduce the number of countries. I am waiting till Thursday to see if India will be listed in the names of the countries that will be published. So
all
that's
right,
one
so
story.
good news for South Africans fully vaccinated. They can go into the country because, hey, good talks with like Ramaphosa and Boris Johnson. Well, let's go to Tanzania.
That's
Joe,
right.
What's going on there?
Well, in Tanzania, I can say that all Tanzanians should be happy right now because they're actually achieving their set target and their goal, because about 510,000 Tanzanians have been vaccinated against COVID-19 since the vaccination campaign was launched by President Samia Suluhu Hassan on July 28th. By the way, she's breaking boundaries, I must say. Tanzania's chief government spokesperson, the one known as Gerson Msigwa, said the number of people that have received the jabs has increased since the launch of the rapid and participatory national COVID-19 immunization campaign that kicked off on September 20. Msigwa, during a press conference in Morogoro region, said the rapid immunization campaign is overseen by the Ministry of Health, Community Development, Gender, Elderly and Children in partnership with the President's Office responsible for regional administration and local governments. Now, Msigwa also added that health specialists have been dispatched to remote rural areas to reach Tanzanians whose immunization has been hampered by substantial distance to inoculation centers. So Tanzania, with a population of about 60 million, plans to vaccinate 60% of its citizens. When you do that calculation, we are talking about 30 million. So they're going into the rural areas to do this. But let me quickly bring to us up to speed with the index so far. Well, according to Africa Center for Disease Control, that's the Africa CDC, the region has reached over 8.4 million cases, over 212,000 deaths, with over 7.6 million recoveries. So I can say Africa is actually doing well. in terms of carrying out a mass vaccination drive campaign and reaching out to people in rural areas. And that's exactly what is expected. And I can say, well done to the African leaders.
I mean, Joe, looking at what Tanzania is doing is putting us in the right spotlight, if I may ask. I mean, just this morning we're reading in the papers how World Health Organization has come to list out 50 countries who did not meet 10% of their target population by September of 2021. But Tanzania seems to be doing well.
They're doing well, I must say. They're really pushing the boundaries, and that's exactly what is expected from African countries. I think African countries will actually do more when we're able to produce our own vaccines. And by the time we reach that level, I think we'll be able to also reach herd immunity. And that's exactly what South Africa has gone in for, Egypt, Tunisia, and many other countries as well.
All right, quite a vaccination drive. We'll see which African countries are now off that red list come Thursday. But thank you very much, Joe.
Thursday.
Thank you very much, Joe.
From 54 to 7.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Nigeria, double vaccinated. We'll see how. Thank you very much, Joe.